Welcome to Crossroads Art Center. I am Jenni Kirby. I am with Guy Crittenden. We are going to talk about a different side of Guy that is new to us at Crossroads that we didn't know that he was doing, and it's his Richmond Aerials. And we have those on display in Crossroads' front window. It is September and October and probably a little bit of November 2020. And so you can see those from outside. You don't even have to come in. But Guy, tell us about the Richmond Aerials and how you got started doing that.
Well, Jenni, I've been a professional photographer for 30 years. I started Crittenden Studio back in 1990. I've always been both a painter and a photographer, but commercial photography was my life for 30 years. A couple of opportunities to shoot some projects from private helicopters, and just loved it, and I enjoyed every minute of shooting, and then the post-production of making an aerial a beautiful piece of art. And so a lot of my photography ends up as fine art photography that I can put on canvas or onto a print or onto acrylic or metal. And these aerials of Richmond I've started to focus on because I think that recording history from above is a great thing. For instance, the skyline of Richmond is constantly changing, and it's just okay, I'm going to record history over time, and I think I'll do this for years to come, and then maybe with the idea of having a book down the road.
I think that would
Richmond
be
Aerials.
wonderful.
A lot of people can stand on the flood wall and shoot that scene, and it's been recorded a lot, and there are lots of prints of it. But from above, each year to shoot from above and make these really very high resolution photos in post-production is invaluable, and it's just going to get better and better. And so the color and the clarity and the sharpness, the richness of all these aerial photos has really exceeded what we could have done in the past. And that's one of the reasons why I've done it. Now I can do murals up to 24 feet wide with sectional, triptychs and diptychs, and so we're excited about that. I've got an entirely separate website for it, as you know. It's called richmondaerials.com. It lets you order one of my Richmond aerials on glass, on acrylic, on metal, on canvas, lots of different substrates. You can even put them on glasses and mugs, coffee mugs, and bath towels and beach towels. It's pretty amazing.
That is amazing what you can print them on. I want to talk about one in particular, and you have several different shots of this. It's called the train bridge. At least that's what we call it, is the train bridge. Tell us about your wonder about the train bridge, your thoughts on the train bridge, and why that's an iconic shot.
Well, it's such a beautiful piece of architecture. Today, I mean, that bridge was built 150 years ago, and it's an amazing piece of construction, and it's a beautiful, iconic piece of architecture in Richmond. And it's almost too bad that it's so far from downtown because the juxtaposition of the modern and the old. But I've tried to get it in an angle where you see downtown Richmond, but you see the entire span of the bridge, and in some really interesting lights. I can shoot different times of day, and it just is it is an iconic Richmond scene.
No, I haven't seen done from the air like that. And that came from a helicopter shot?
One of those shots is from a drone.
Okay, that's what I was wondering.
Yeah, it's really interesting to see the relationships of different buildings and the river. Richmond is such a beautiful city, and the river runs through it, and it just has so many beautiful angles and light, and people don't get to see that unless you go downtown and get on the other side of the river and look across and enjoy Belle Isle and Browns Isle and all those places, and all those hikes around. Just beautiful scenery.
It is. Well, thank you for bringing all that beautiful scenery to canvas, to photography, and all of that, and what you do in your art forms. So we appreciate it. So we have Richmond Aerials, and I believe it is richmondaerials.com. And then what is the other website for the paintings?
CrittendenStudio.com.
Okay, CrittendenStudios.com.
And duck stamps and all of those prints. And And
so you can actually go on Guy's websites and purchase the prints. You can do all of that. You can also come here to Crossroads Art Center, see them live and in person. And if there's something that we don't have here, Guy is always kind enough to bring it in, and then we can show it off. You can also always take things home on approval. Okay, I want to thank you. Thanks, Guy. Thanks, Guy, and thank you all for watching.